Hey guys, so I'm just gonna do a quick video to test out the fast set resin from Ksresin. I've had it for quite a while now. I just haven't had time to test it out, and I'm gonna try it on. It says in the directions on the website that it's good to mix only 2 ounces at a time. So I'm gonna do a resin queen mold and then a cheap mold, and then I'm gonna come back in 3 to 4 hours. That's how long it says it takes till it's dry to the touch, and try to demold and see if it doesn't ruin the molds as well. I might have to mix, I think 2 ounces should be enough for this. If not, I'll mix more. So these are the resin queen molds, and this one I need for a little project I'm doing in a new YouTube tutorial, like I said, and then this one is a cheap mold from Amazon. So I'm gonna use green for the alien, green chrome. And you just need a tiny bit. There was a little bit of red in my brush, so that's okay. He's gonna be multicolored. So I just brush it in, and then I just blow it a little bit to get any extra dust out, any extra chrome. Mica. Everyone always asks, how do you do this without getting it everywhere? I don't. It gets everywhere. So there's my little alien. This will last forever, this chrome. Like I said, you only need a tiny bit. I'm going to use alcohol inks for this little anchor. It's gonna go in my new project I was telling you about. I'm getting a little Q-tip and getting the chrome out. If you're ever going to submerge another resin piece into resin, which I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this anchor in a coaster. It needs to be a solid color. If not, it'll get lost in the resin. It disappears. Okay, for my cheap little mermaid tail from Amazon, trying to clean off my brush, I'm gonna use from the new Under the Sea kit. This is Manta, so I'm gonna put some Manta in the tail. And Manta, there goes my dogs barking at my other dogs. Okay, Manta is like a greenish purple chameleon. And then I'm gonna do coral in the scales. Coral shifts to like a golden yellow, I believe. I picked it out and now I can't remember. Give it a blow. Make sure you close these so you don't knock them over. I'm infamous for knocking stuff over. Okay, and now I'm gonna mix up 2 ounces. Move this over. So this is A. Another thing is, a lot of newbies out there that have the resin, they don't know which one's A and B. It's really big in the back here. Sometimes you miss it, but it's there. On the instructions, it did say to mix one into the other first, but I never do that. I cheat on all kinds of stuff, so let's see what happens when I cheat. I mean, this fast dry resin would be incredible for making tumblers, because you know, you just don't have time sometimes when you have too many tumblers, and you'd be able to switch out your cups faster. And it did say in the directions that it's like ultra UV and seriously protects against yellowing. I know that was some of y'all's concerns with the quick dry resin, that it yellows fast. But if I'll leave the link in the description. I'll leave the link I can't talk today. I'll leave you guys the link, and then you go and hit the instructions, and it tells you all of that about the UV and stuff like that. It's on pre-order right now. So it says in the instructions, wow, today's crazy with my speech, to mix for 3 minutes and then put into another cup and mix for 3 minutes. And of course I don't have a watch or a timer or a clock or anything in here, and I'm on my phone filming. But I kind of can see on the phone, it's counting down the minutes of the video, so I could kind of look on there. It's at 6 right now. So I'm just gonna stir this up. For 3 minutes. I usually cheat on this this part too. Like if it says stir 3 minutes in one cup and stir 3 minutes in another cup, I never switch cups. But just because this is so different and it's a fast set, I'm gonna follow the directions on this part. All right, it's according to my timer, it's on my phone, it's been like 1 minute. Let me close my art studio door. I'm still stirring. But my husband and my stepson are out there eating cereal and they're blabbing. So if you guys have seen in the announcement, we're gonna start a swap. The last day to sign up is on Sunday. And last year I did the summer themed swap, and I didn't want to do another summer, so I switched it up. And I'm obsessed with sharks, if you guys know, so I did a shark bite theme, and it could be like any kind of ocean creatures. But anyways, if you haven't joined one of our swaps, I make another group specifically for the swap so that our feed doesn't get clogged up on Resin Fanatics. And once I get everybody signed up, I invite you over. We do an about me, so you can see what a person likes, dislikes, if they have allergies, stuff like that. Because a lot of people like to add extras into their swap, like chocolates, or even, that's a little hair in there, even resin tools, like, I don't know, stir sticks, all kinds of stuff, whatever. So after I get everybody in the group, then I randomly select a partner for you, and it's a round robin swap, so the person you're sending to is not the person you're getting from, and vice versa. Everybody's going to be completely mixed up. It's super fun. And then your partner's a secret until you receive your stuff, and then when you receive your gift and open it and you find out who your surprise partner was, then you go on to the site, the group, and you say thank you, you post pictures. So it's been 3 minutes. I'm blabbing my mouth. I'm going to switch cups. Anyways, you post pictures saying thank you, and it's super fun. So if you have not joined a swap and you want to, like I said, it's in the announcements, and it'll be up until Sunday. All right, so now I'm gonna mix this for 3 minutes. So this is the first time I've been able to mix resin in a while, unless I'm making like little magnets or samples for the micas, and I really miss doing art. I just haven't had time. I'm moving my mom and doing the mica business, and I miss making art. So it's like 1.5 minutes left, I think. I feel like you have to mix forever. I'm impatient. 1 minute left. There are some bubbles. I don't worry about bubbles in the mold. Because I'm pretty much, the alcohol inks will pop. The one with the alcohol inks will pop the bubbles, and the one with the chrome, I'm doing a solid background, so it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to do a clear art project. So definitely the working time would be less with this. I know with the KS resin, the regular art resin, I've gotten 45 minutes plus on that one. This is definitely going to be less because, you know, it dries faster. Here's the paper tack. It'll be tacky 1.5 to 2 hours, dry to the touch in 3 to 4 hours, and fully cured in 24 hours. So I'm hoping to be able to demold these in 3 to 4 hours without ruining my molds. All right, that's it. So the first one I'm gonna do is this little anchor because it's clear, and I'm looking for a stick because I only need a little bit. So I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit in there with a stick. My doggy's scratching on the door. I don't want the doggy to come in here when I'm playing with resin. I'll be out in a sec, Luna. And then I don't want the overflow with the inks. So I'm just gonna get a little paper towel and just scrape. And then for my anchor, I'm going for a little rusty look. So I'm gonna use a little red crimson from Ranger, and this is yellow from Pinata, and white from Pinata. And you always want to use white with every color. It gets it so they don't muddy up, and it helps them sink. And I probably have to go a little faster. Where did my stick go? Rawr. I just see a little bubble right there where the resin didn't go all the way down. Okay, so I'm just gonna drop a little red, a little white, and then a little yellow, and a little white. And that's all you really need for that little mold. And I'm gonna push this off to the side. To the side where you can see it. All right, and then I'm gonna use my back color for these is Seahorse. This is one of my favorite colors for a backdrop. Luna, stop! It is a really pretty dark purple. So I just pour it in here. Man, these dogs are driving me nuts. And you wanna mix it very well. Come on, guys. I'm almost done. If you don't mix micas in very well, hold on. Come on, man. If you don't mix micas in very well, then you're gonna get splotchy little dust around there. Come on, guys, stop. Hold on. Out! Out! Come on, I got like 2 minutes left. Out! Okay, sorry. All right, so I'm just pouring into the alien. Look how pretty that purple is. I'm obsessed with that color. And I'm gonna pour it into the mermaid. And then I'm gonna pick up and drizzle for the tail. And I'm gonna move this to the side, and I have some left over. So this is a cheap heart mold. It's not exactly cheap, but it's, you know what I mean. And this is a chrome red that I have on the way. And that way we tested like 4 different molds. And I'm just brushing it in. And I'll make magnets out of these, and I give them away in my orders. I probably say that in every YouTube tutorial. You guys are sick of hearing me say that. You want to blow it. And I don't like to fill these up all the way. I don't like my magnet to be too thick, because when I put it in the orders, it's clunky. And I gotta be careful. I can't have sharp magnets, because I've had the magnet actually poke my micas before. The mica bag, and mica spilled everywhere. It was tragic. That 2 ounces really went a long way. These are super small molds. I'm gonna blow it out and just go one more time, make sure everything's covered. Ah, I poured it in the wrong hole. All right, let me see what time it is. Guys, what time is it? No answer. All right, it is 11 a.m. So I'm gonna come back at 12:02 and check it. That's in 3 hours, and then if it's not ready, we'll try it 3. There are some bubbles. I'm not gonna torch them. All right, I'll torch one. I'll torch the cheap one. You see how fast I did that? Like literally, I'm far away from the mold and just boom. You really shouldn't do it with expensive molds. I have a long lighter and I can't find it, and it doesn't work anyways. But for your more expensive molds, if you wanted to use a long lighter, you could. But like I said, if the bubbles drive you absolutely nuts and you have to do it, you really shouldn't be torching your molds. But if you hold it from really far back and just turn it on and turn it off, that's it. The bubbles go away. All right, guys, so I'll see you in 3 hours to check up on this. Hey, guys, so I just hit the 3-hour mark, and let's see if any of these are ready. This is the alien. 3 hours. It is a little soft. I could, a little soft and bendy. It could have probably gone for 1 more hour. But if you have a thick mold and it's not very thin, I don't see any issues. 3 hours, guys. That is amazing. This is amazing for tumblers. The mermaid tail. Get the shifty. And like I said, it's still a little bendy. If you were to take it out of the mold, I'd leave it laying on a flat surface. And then these are the little hearts with the red chrome. I'm so excited. So it didn't ruin the molds. You can use it on molds. My next attempt will be a tumbler. And then this is the alcohol inks. It looks like for this little mold, I may have used too much alcohol inks. The bottom is still too wet. I'm going to take it out anyways. And maybe it should have sat a little longer. So I put way too much alcohol inks on that one. That's what happens. And now it's all over my finger. I'll worry about it in a second. I should have wore gloves. So anyways, like I said, this is the Ksresin Fast Set. And it is on pre-order. It's not going to ship till July 17th. Really clever on their website. They called it Liquidity Split. So cute. Alright guys, there is my tutorial or video testing the Liquidity Split Fast Set Ksresin. I'll leave the links for the instructions, the links to pre-order it, and my coupon code, as always, is Key West. And I can't wait till it comes and see what you guys do with it. And of course, I said I'm going to try it out on a tumbler and see how that goes. All right, guys, have fun crafting. See you later.